Hello everyone. We have once again stumbled upon a pretty large amount of gear here. We've got an entire pallet of stuff that we can't wait to unbox. We have not done a pallet unboxing in a while, so we are excited to rip into this one. And we also got another one-off guitar to unbox as well. But before we get into all that, let's check out some quick fresh finds from yesterday. Yesterday I went down to Delray Beach, Florida, about 3 hours from here, and picked up a small collection. And let's see what we got. We'll start with this one. This is definitely the fanciest of the bunch. This is a Gibson Herb Ellis signature guitar. Pretty cool flame, pretty cool specs. I'm very excited to see this one get on the bench and get cleaned up. Pretty rad. Made in the Memphis factory. You're probably looking at this case wondering if it's even a guitar, and it's close. It's a bass, and it's a headless bass from Kramer, made here in the States. Pretty rad. This is pretty unique. This is the only one of these that I have ever seen. And now we have it. There you go. Made in USA. Keeping in the theme of American made, as we usually do, unless it's made in Japan, we have a Fender American Special Stratocaster in white. Some honest wear, but it's a great US Strat. Here you have it. Texas special pickups too. Similar gig bag. And somewhat similar guitar. Another American Strat. This one is a Fender American Standard Stratocaster. Little chip on the bottom there. This particular example is from 1999. And here is the last guitar from my haul from South Florida. And that is this D'Angelico Premier. A very nice red. I really like this wine red color. Very up my alley. I'd like to think they got this and then later upgraded to the Gibson Herb Ellis, as both solid, but the Gibson Herb Ellis is obviously the fancier of the two by a lot. Let's rip into this. This is a very large box, and I'll give a word of advice. This is way more expensive to ship a box this big than to use a box closer to the size that we use. Fender gig bag, and if you know what you're seeing, you might know where this is going. Is this Fender gig bag is specific to a certain country of origin. The guitar inside the box is in a case. Here we have a Fender Jaguar in a gorgeous Sherwood green. This is from the Fender Japan hybrid line. And I remember when this specific special run came out with the Sherwood green with the black guard and the hybrid specs, and I knew we had to have one. And this is actually the first that we've had of this specific model and color. We've had many hybrid Jaguars over the years, but I never was able to track down the Sherwood green with the black guard. And now we have it. Very excited to have this one. All right, let's rip in. There we go. Let's see what we got. We'll start with this one, as it is lacking in having a case. Let's see what we got. The Yamaha Super Rock and Roller. Actually, the Super R and Roller, but Super Rock and Roller. We know what they meant. Very cool old Japanese Strat style guitar, somewhat in the same vein of those old Grecos, which we either did a video on that you may have already seen, or we have one coming out in the future. I don't know when it's coming out, but there you have it. Another Fender bag. Ooh. This thing is sick. This is a signature guitar. I would butcher their name. I would believe that. This is his, in absolutely gorgeous condition with a super cool red flame top. I love how this fades into like this almost watermelon on the back here. Very, very sick. Very shred, very classy. Reverse headstock. This rocks. Well, we have, to spoil it, there's a blue and a red one, and I believe the blue one is in here somewhere as well. We ended up finding both like within a day of each other. Another Fender Japan gig bag. Okay, this might be the most requested guitar to come to a Flash Photo Gear. So we got This one right here, and spoiler alert, there's more where this came from. This is the very new Fender Japan domestic market exclusive Cyclone reissue. They've done the Cyclone in Mexico, but they've even done one in the US, but they're pretty hard to find. But here we have the Japanese version, which I cannot wait to play this. It already feels really good. I like this neck profile. This is sick. The Fiesta Red looks great. This board looks great. It'll look even better with some F1 oil. Ooh, this is a good one. I mean, I'll say this, almost everything in these pallets are good ones, but really all of them are good ones. But here we have the competition stripe matching headstock Fender traditional Telecaster. We had the Stratocaster version of this. We found one over the summer while over in Japan. And now we have the Telecaster version with the absolutely gorgeous rosewood fingerboard. Now that I'm seeing this in person, this is lovely. I knew it would be, but this definitely exceeds expectations. This is gonna be a great Tele, and man, it looks great in person. This is awesome. Let's see what we got. Ooh. I remember a friend of mine found this guitar, found a listing for it, and he sent me a picture, and I was in line to ride the Hulk, and I said, I will take that. This is another guitar from Fender Japan. This is the Fender Hybrid Stratocaster in shell pink. Pretty rad. I know I've talked about these before, but these are kind of a blend of vintage and modern. He gets some modern specs, like definitely more modern neck profile, more modern radius, 22 frets, but otherwise kind of cool vintage aesthetics of a Strat. You know, these actually aren't that different from like an American standard. So I almost look at these as like Japan's take on the American standard, but yeah, pretty rad. We are down to the last guitar of the first quadrant, if you will. A nice Fender hard case. And that is the companion guitar to the red one we just looked at. This is his other signature. This one is in blue. And once again, it's that cool thing where you actually get a quilt top instead of a flame top on this one. And as it wraps around, the blue dulls out a little bit. And once again, rad. This one, right off the bat, definitely feels heavier. But otherwise, pretty sick. A little push-pull there as well. We do try to recycle this stuff as much as we can, but you never know. Sometimes you can, sometimes not so much. I have to do this one first because I don't even know.
I thought it was a t-shirt.
Yeah, I thought it was a shirt.
It's like a pillow.
No, I think this is a, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely just a pillowcase for a throw pillow. Here we have, probably around 2008, Fender Japan ST62, 62 reissue Strat in black, rosewood board, gloss neck, pretty sick. It's actually kind of tough to tell sometimes with the serial numbers overlap. This is a U serial, but you can see the Made in Japan font is just a little bit thicker, which designates that this is actually like a 2008 to 2010. The U serial usually would mean 95 to 96, but if it's one of the ones that has the thicker text like this, it's actually later. See a lot of gig bags. I know where this is going. I know what's on this pallet, but I think it's gonna be split pretty nice, 50-50 from one half to the other. Uh-oh. What could this possibly be? Another Cyclone in Fiesta Red once again. I should note, we've gotten a number of special requests for these, so some of these are going straight to their new homes. But yeah, pretty rad. But yeah, I've probably gotten legitimately at least 4 or 5 emails saying like, please get a Cyclone. I'll buy it. So. We're staying consistent here. I don't think this one's ever been played. I think this one is straight from the source. You never would have guessed it. But another Japan Cyclone, this time in Lake Placid blue. And they've nicely wrapped the strings for us there. Appreciate that. We'll take that off so we can see the. There we go. Nice board once again. We're 3 for 3 so far. These have all looked really, really great. And crushing through. What do we have here? The headstock's telling you anything. Wow. That finish looks incredible. This looks way better in person. I mean, it's looked great in the photos, but wow. Here we have Fender Japan, once again. 60s reissue of the classic Jazzmaster. This one is from their traditional series. Gorgeous gold sparkle finish. Pretty sick. Damn, this is a proper Jazzmaster. This is cool. Another Fender. This time we have a Mustang. And this is probably the hardest to find reissue of all the different years that they reissue. This is the MG77, so reissue of a late 70s Mustang. And as somebody who has had a lot of late 70s Mustangs, this is very true to that. Color looks great. Everything looks the way it should. It's a proper Mustang. Hope the people don't get bored of Fender after Fender. Ooh, this is a good one. Here we have a very, very, very hard to find limited run guitar from Fender Japan's traditional series, which is a satin finish, and that is a Sherwood green Strat with a gold competition stripe. Yes, this is factory. This example is all original. It's got a roasted maple neck, rosewood fingerboard, and these are some really unique specs, and they did not make very many of these, so as soon as I saw this one, I knew we had to have it. Pretty rad. This guitar means, at least volumetrically, we're halfway there. Let's see what we got. Here we have. Ooh, this is perfect timing on this, actually. Another guitar from the Fender Hybrid series that we've talked about a few times today now. This one is an HSS Stratocaster, this time with a rosewood board. We just had one of these that had a maple board, and it just sold literally, I think, like yesterday, I think Kaylee shipped it out. When one goes away, another enters our lives, and here that one is. That was not completely on purpose, but very good timing. I love Sherwood green. Every time we get a Sherwood green guitar, it's a good day, and we've gotten about 3 today so far, so it's a really good day. Which side do we open first? This taller bit would imply there might be basses in here. Let's do that one. Let's do that. Let's go. We got some treats this time around. Heck yeah.
Is there coffee in there?
No, but there's chocolate. Start here. This is heavy. So I have a feeling it's just the case. It's heavy.
It's finally be something that's not Fender and not Yamaha. That's not acoustic.
No, it's not. This is a good one. I don't know what it's doing in this case because I think it had a different case originally, but this is a extremely rare limited edition Gibson USA Les Paul Jr. double cutaway. You can see the limited edition emblem there. And this one is very well worn in, lots of checking throughout. Super, super cool. I mean, this is iconic, man. This is awesome, and this is such a good just recreation of the classic 60s and late 50s double cutaway Junior. And we're happy to have it. To my knowledge, this example is all original. We will get that on the bench and confirm it, but yeah, everything it looks the way it should be. What all this stuff is, I don't know. This is very lightweight. Oh, you'll be happy to know. Not a Fender. Wow, we're almost there. Some more bubble wrap. Here we go. A quite old Greco violin bass. Here you have it. We'll want to skip past this. I think this is about to be 2 more of the same thing. I got 3 of them at once. And I think that these are all 3, because I was hoping we'd get like 1 earlier, but I don't, and then none ever came across the photo area, so I just assumed they were problematic. I had a vision. Actually, in all seriousness, my vision was that at the 2 guitar shows, these would get some attention, and I thought, I bet you I could trade all these away because people actually do like these. They actually do. And now you see, up 3. You'd never guess it. What is this one? But another Greco violin bass. Kaylee was just talking about how excited she is to have these. This is yes, I was gonna say this is actually the decent one. This is the more desirable one. I don't see a stereo. So, which isn't that weird, it just means it's probably pre-77. And here we go. Going for 3 of 3. You never would have guessed it. It's a Greco violin bass. But this one, I forgot about this one. This one is fretless. Oh yes. Brown Gibson case. What could be inside? But look at that. This is exciting for me. If I had a signature guitar, it would be this. This is a Gibson Les Pauls Special from the 90s in classic TV yellow with a tunematic bridge. So these are actually called the Junior 2, at least according to the Gibson catalog. And these are rad. The guitar that I gig with the most is one of these in TV yellow from 1995. This particular example is from 1991. It's a little bit older, but it's cool to be holding another one. It's definitely weird, as I spent a lot of time with mine. So yeah, here you have it. Another Gibson Les Pauls Special from the 90s with a tunematic and TV yellow. This is probably my favorite guitar out of this whole lot, but I'm a little biased. Ooh, this is a cool guitar. This is the 3rd we've had of this model, and this is the 2nd time we've had this exact finish. This guitar is the Gibson Les Paul Studio Premium Plus, but this specific version has a root beer AAA flame top, which is absolutely rowdy. This thing looks incredible. We had another one of these in the same AAA root beer finish, and it was also really, really cool. And it sold the day we listed it, so we'll see if the same thing happens here. But man, this is a cool Les Paul. Yes, it's a studio, but crazy. This is probably my favorite model of studio that they've ever done, because I love a AAA flame top, and root beer is probably my favorite of these finishes. So pretty rad. Another Gibson Les Paul studio. This time a more traditional studio. This time in the classic white. And pretty rad. This one's definitely aged. You can see there was definitely a sticker there at some point. But the sticker is there no longer. You can even see where the guard was. We're hiding a little bit of this from the sunlight. But there you go. In the back, you still get the stickers. You got SpongeBob. You've got Slipknot. What else do you need? You got it all. This one's just an old studio that just, I don't know, it had a vibe, so I bought it. It does have some of the candy. Or I should say it has the candy. It does not have the pick guard though. It's always tough because it's like, if it had a guard, you want to put a guard back on it, but I like the look of them without a guard better. All right, we're down to only 1 guitar left. What do we think it's gonna be? You'll never guess what this is. But the companion, once again, I have one of these at home in this color. Yeah, here we have another Gibson Les Paul Special. Once again, one that would have been known as the Junior 2 in the catalog with the tunematic bridge. This one is in cherry, is very well played, and this is sick. This feels right on. Nice thin neck. Everything is just the way it should be. Pretty rad. Look at that. This is a good one to end on. What a crazy unboxing. What a crazy haul today. Very grateful that we're able to get to do this. This is definitely not expected. It seems like more and more frequently we are getting crazy hauls like this, and I hope it continues, but every time I'm just always blown away that we're able to find so much cool stuff. Let me know down below in the comments what your favorite guitar was from this video. It's really tough for me to pick a favorite. It'd be really tempting to pick this or the TV Yellow equivalent.
Your favorite, because you own them all.
Well, yeah. You know which one I'm going to pick as my favorite, which is just as bad, just as guilty. I think I'm going to pick this one because it's just such a one-off. They're never going to find this. This is as rare as it gets. I don't know I'll say this. This is one of the ones I was the most excited for, and it definitely meets, if not exceeds expectation. I would say exceeds expectation because I knew it had some wear, but the way that it has worn is very good. So I like this. The one that I would say surprised me the most though was the gold Jazzmaster. Looked absolutely incredible. I just couldn't believe as soon as I saw the little bit of gold on the headstock, I was like, wow, that finish is really, really good. The neck profile is great. It's got a good fretboard, and that's a proper offset. Thank you guys as always for watching these videos. We appreciate it. Let us know down below in the comments if you want us to do more hauls like this. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share the video, like, all that stuff. It really does help out. And we will see you in another video soon. Bye. We have like 20 Les Pauls in total. I mean, including these.
Oh, there's Kit Kats on the back of it.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Ooh.